Hey, what's up? This is Todd Smith and I'm back with another video. Steemit has become my creative nirvana, and I feel it can be that way for a lot of other artists. In my previous video, I gave a description that creating art is kind of like climbing a big mountain. At the start, you're at the very bottom, you see where you want to be, and there's all this work that needs to be done. This work can seem daunting, and some people never even bother to try to climb the mountain just because the work looks overwhelming, because maybe of who they look at where they want to be is too far up. The work time that you spend here, the people who do decide to climb the mountain can sometimes start to compromise their art for pay, because maybe they're not moving up the mountain fast enough and they want to start to get some money for what they do. And maybe they're in a system, the only forms of payment they've found, puts them in a situation where they must stop doing what they really want to do and do a proven method or do something that they know is going to sell. And this will sometimes make a user have to compromise what they do to get views. Because with a lot of things with art, you have to get a boatload of traction from everything possible to even get a fraction of a penny. And this is where art and getting paid for art starts to become war with itself, because as you start to climb up the mountain, that scale of how much you're working for your art and how much you're working for money can start to tip. And if you start doing projects purely for money that fall too far out of your passion, then it starts to feel like work. And that's can be a really bad place to be, because at that point you've turned your hobby, your passion, something that you could actually leave work for to do, into a job, because you're all of a sudden doing things that you don't want to do in that field purely for profit of financial reasons, and that can again just put you in a really bad place. I would say if you're doing that, you probably haven't found the correct place of payment yet, or you haven't found your true niche. If you ever find yourself having to adapt to a platform, don't. Take what the platform gives you and keep exploring and find something that truly works for you. And as I said before, if you take that method and you just work your way up and take what everything gives you without truly changing yourself and kind of move on to the next until you find something that truly works, eventually you're going to find your creative nirvana. And sometimes this creative nirvana won't even be up at the top of where you originally thought you needed to be. And then came Steemit. Halfway up the mountain, I found Steemit, a place I've never heard of. And everything I was researching about blockchains, about Steemit, about the payouts, there's still people to this day, 3 weeks into Steemit, after making thousands of dollars in Steem currency, telling me this is a scam. This is a Ponzi scheme, that they're going to take my money. I believe Steem is more than just my creative nirvana. I believe it's a good creative place for a lot of people if you have the content to give. Steemit is young, Steemit is fresh. It wants young and fresh content creators, people that are passionate about the blockchain, people are passionate about Steemit, people that come to Steemit and realize its value and want to give back to the community. With the more power I become in Steemit, with the more Steem power I get, when I upvote people who comment on my videos, I give them money. That's insanity. So in return for them giving to me, I can give back to them. It's like, and that's the whole concept of Steemit, which to me is revolutionary. Steemit is a true creative environment that rewards true passion. And it may seem biased, but they truly reward people that are passionate within the system, because then they understand that they're going to give back to the Steemit community and not just cash out on it. Starting next week, I'm going to start building tracks. 100% live on the camera. I want to start doing almost live music, crypto, funny skits. I have a lot of ideas for Steemit, because Steemit is a brand new platform, and being linked to a blockchain and having crypto tied to it opens a lot of doors that really is kind of cool. And you can really surprise people with content, because it's never been there before. So you guys might want to check out, keep an eye on this channel, because I'm actually going to be working with some creative friends, and we have ideas for whole shows. So thank you very much, Steemit. Thank you very much for everybody else who's supported me up until this point. I love all you guys. Have a great night.